although, Joaquim, you are an engineer, your linguistic and creative part are very interesting for us or for me in this panel. That's why I'm going to focus on a more creative part of your work, although you work with software and other documentation areas, but let me focus on this part. So, because that's something that is somehow different. And use comics and storytelling and domain models in technical communication. How do you think, and this brings back into future explanation, how can we preserve this emotional resonance and context when AI is a machine, often trained on flattened content? So how can we preserve this emotion that you bring forward when you are creating more, when you are documentation using storytelling or comics for technical communication? Can AI cope to that or not?
Perhaps too much.
Too much.
So the models were trained on the text, but that includes literature and marketing content, so there is no lack of emotion. Okay? But the emotion has not necessarily desired in technical communication, and still has to be the right emotion, and the thing that we are creating has to say the right things. Thinking about it another way, the models tend to create some kind of average of what they saw, or they generate nonsense. Now, very often, technical communications are working on new things, so things that by their very nature are somehow unique or new, and so it's something that the models did not see. So, from my point of view, you can use the AI to perhaps get a little bit inspired, but if you're really trying to do a good work, you are going to have to create something unique for that unique situation, and even the emotions that you want to present, to show, have to be very carefully put there. So, I'm like others, I see the AI may help, may give you ideas, but the final result, especially if you're trying to create something more creative, it really has to be yourself. It has to be unique and created by you. Okay,
so
no other way.
AI to do the job for you. Okay.
No, not at all. And I will never put an AI output directly in front of a customer, not if your company is liable for it.
Yeah, liability is also a nice word that I would now thank you for finishing with that word. And I don't know if you finished, actually.
Another point, it depends on your kind of work as well, but I've often worked with companies where the documentation is not actually public. So it's something that the partners are going to see, but not the general public. So by definition, the models never saw it as well. So they have no idea what I'm talking about. So they are not going to be able to see
the whole
that much
picture,
helpful.
the whole picture, right?
Yeah.